If you are watching this video right now, you have something to celebrate. I don't know of any adult that is watching me right now who have not struggled with something or is currently struggling with something that is bent on killing you. If you're not careful, this thing will just destroy you completely. Stay around and listen to this video for any lesson you might learn from my experience, that what don't kill you build you. I'm going to share with you a part of my story, my life story, that I wrote in one of the books that I told you about before, about my journey of coming from the shadows, removing myself from hiding behind the shadows and becoming who I want to be. So having a child in high school, I practically gave up on myself. Even though it may not have appeared so to a lot of people, I gave up on myself because I even went back to school, I went back to high school and I graduated at the top of the class. I worked hard. I did not make any friends per se. I worked really hard. I had a terrible time in school because after they found out that I had a baby at home, everything went downhill until I stood up for myself and let them understand that I'm here for one purpose only. And I ignored the gossiping and I came out top of the class. But as I became an adult, that determination somehow it got waned, and I started to cower in shame and regret for having a baby in high school. And I watched people living my dream, and the more I watched them living the dreams, the things that I wanted to do, because they did not have this thing tying them down and they were free to do as they pleased, I watched them living my dreams and I got more discouraged than ever. I blamed every single body for the fact that I was not progressing in life. I blamed myself. I think I started hating myself. I don't know if I hated others, but I started hating myself for allowing this thing to happen to me. And I envied people. I saw them with things that I thought I should have, achieving things that I believe I should achieve. And with each time I feel envy, it made me go deeper in depression and not wanting to go out there and go for what I want. Until I had a wake-up call. I cannot go into details about this wake-up call, but I had a wake-up call that showed me that whatever I wanted in life, I have to go for it no matter what. I have to have that stubborn determination to go for whatever I want, and that this pregnancy in high school did not kill me. Therefore, I should use the lessons I learned from it to build me instead, to make me into a stronger person. And trust me, I learned that lesson. Now, there are two types of regrets at play in that scenario. These are things that I did, such as getting pregnant in high school and all the myriad of things that happened afterwards. There were so many things that happened in my life following that pregnancy. I was rebellious, I hated myself, I envied people, and I just believed that the world is to blame for my mistakes. Those are the things that I did. But there were also things that I did not do, and some of these included not going after what I wanted, not focusing on not blaming, but how to fix the problem. So those are the things that I did not do, right? The things that I did are called mistakes. Here's the thing with mistakes. You are able to learn from your shortcomings. You're able to learn from your bad decisions and allow these things to, allow them to guide you going forward instead of controlling your lives and controlling your future decisions. So I believe that the second type of regret is more harmful than the first, because you can learn from your mistakes. You can grow stronger, right? You can, if they don't kill you or don't damage you too much, they can build you. And I am what I call it now, the perfect example of what don't kill you can build you. Here is one of the reasons why I say the second type of regret is more harmful than the first one. Remember, in the first one where you did things, you can learn from the mistakes. But when you don't do something, especially that you know you should do to progress in life and to have a better future, if you don't do that, trust me, this can ride on your back like a big elephant. It don't even have to be a big elephant, like a baby elephant. This thing can rest on your back for like a lifetime if you find that you did not do something that you knew you're supposed to do. That is why I constantly emphasize the need to do what your heart tells you to do. If you start out on the journey and you stump or you buck your toe, as we say in Jamaica, all you can do is start over. Don't allow it to make you stay down on the ground, because when you buck your toe, after a while the pain is gone. But if you keep sitting on the ground, you're going nowhere. Just get up back and head in the same direction that you were going. To avoid the obstacle again, you just remember that there is a stump in the way. So when you're heading in that direction again, you just step high so that you don't buck your toe again. What I have done is to let go of my regrets, or slowly let go of some of the regrets of the things that I did not do. I've already learned the mistakes from the things that I did. Learned the lessons from the mistakes that I did. So I have no regrets. I'm learning from those because I realized that this thing did not kill me. Therefore, it must build me, and I should use this opportunity to help others to understand that they can become stronger from things that did not kill them, things that intended to kill them. It has killed their spirits, it has killed everything in them. But you can learn from that regret and come out victorious. Believe me when I tell you. What I am saying though is to make sure that you have purged yourself from everything that will stop you from going forward, from going for your dreams. Ensure that there's no regrets in your head to stop you from going for what you want in life. What is that one thing in your life that should have killed you, but you're still here? What is that one thing that you're still holding on to fear because of something that happened to you that you believe has slowed down your progress in life? What is that one thing that has stopped you, or those things that have stopped you from going for your dreams? Let go of the regret of making mistakes by learning from them. One way to get rid of those regrets is to learn from them. Let go of the regrets of not following your heart by making the steps now to do something about that. Making the steps to do something that you should do, that you want to do, and something that you love to do. Do it now. When you start putting out the effort to do the things that you want to do now, this will not only help you to correct what has happened in the past, but it can also help you to better deal with those things that it is probably too late now for you to accomplish. These things, these opportunities may not be available right now. So making the steps to do what you want to do now can help you to get rid of the regrets of not going forth and going for what you want in the past. And remember, what don't kill you can build you.